Tulane, serving as running backs and tight ends coach. He came to Tulane from St. Augustine, where he worked as head football coach from 2009 through 2011. He coached some awfully good players, some that you watch playing on Sundays, some on Saturdays while he was there. Previously served as a coach at O'Perry Walker and at John F. Kennedy High School. Also coached at Millsaps College, where the Saints trained for a couple of years. Tulane is now 2-2. They've won 2 in a row after whipping Central Florida 45-31 this past Saturday. And the Green Wave will travel to Temple for an 11 a.m. contest against an undefeated team. They face 3 straight unbeaten teams starting this weekend. Good luck. Please give a warm Red and Blue Sports Foundation Quarterback Club welcome to Coach David Johnson of Tulane University. David.
Good afternoon. Thank you guys for having me. Just like you said, we're facing a real rough opponent this week, Temple. But we're excited. We're excited about the challenge. One thing Coach CJ said, and that's why you want to coach Division I football. And the last 2 weeks were great to us. Played a main team. I thought that got us back on track. This week we played a real tough Central Florida team. I know they're down this year, but it's the first time we beat them in 16 years. I thought our offensive line did a great job. Arturo played a really good game. It's our left tackle, and actually every day is probably like 5 to 10 NFL scouts out to come to watch him, kind of evaluate him. Talon Lee's doing a great job. And one of the main things we're not doing is turning the ball over. And we're still young. We're still playing probably like 22 or 23 sophomores. And I coach the running backs and tight ends. And I think my running backs are doing a great job. I tell those guys all the time, I ask them to do new things. Play fast, be physical, and play smart. The first half of this last game, we played 7 running backs. 7 guys got a chance to get the ball. And all those kids are local kids. They're from this area. We got Lacedra Towns from St. Charles County, Robert Kelly from O'Perry Walker High School, who's already graduated. I have Rounds and Sherman Beatty from John Curtis. And I think these kids, and Dontrell Hilliard from Baton Rouge, doing a great job. And defense, I thought the defense really played good. Royce probably had one of the best games that he ever had. Had 3 sacks. The linebacker, Nico Mall, is up there. Him and Eric Thomas are leading tackles in the nation right now. Defensive back, Perry Nicholson made one of the best plays I've ever seen to kind of run the guy down. One thing we continue to tell our guys all day, to play fast and finish. The kid was actually about to go in the end zone, so he was able to get the ball out. One of the defensive backs, John Curtis' kid, did a great job of kind of returning to Richard, one of our really fast kids. And Darren Monroe from East St. John, from that River Parish, he's doing a great job of keeping those young guys in line. And that's actually on the field and off the field. This is the first time a legally blind player got a chance to play in the FBS game. And it's Aaron. He got a chance to deep snap for an extra point. He's been at practice every day, working extremely hard. And again, we're really proud of our kids. I think the receiver play has been coming on the last 2 weeks. Kid Devin Brew from Donaldsonville is one of the leading receivers in the nation right now. We have Devin. And currently right now, we forced 10 turnovers from our defense, which ranks 3rd in our conference and 24 in the nation. And one of the things I'm most proud of, and CJ probably really proud of, like Coach talked about earlier, since we've been there for 4 years, we graduated 100% of our football players. We got a trophy on 2 years ago by graduating our players, and currently right now, every senior that we have on track to graduate, and 2 guys already graduated. And that's probably one of the most important things to us. You can't beat the education at Tulane. So it's an easy sell for us as we're going out and recruiting and doing different things like that. And I get a chance to meet so many different guys and different athletes while I'm out recruiting. I tell kids all the time, there's only one thing 100% in football. It's going to end. So you must get a proper education and be in position to be at a place like Tulane. We tell guys all the time, it's not a 4-year plan, it's a 40-year plan. So when you come to Tulane, it's an investment, it's not a scholarship. So we're really proud of that, and we want to continue on and play good football. So that's what we're going to do. The stadium's been real good to us. That's been a major plus for us, kind of getting out of the Superdome, having the community support us uptown. Do we have any questions?
Raise your hand. Mike to you.
I couldn't even
Try to get the mic to you.
Y'all intend to maybe consider lowering the standards for entrance for the athletes. So you would get more athletes than student athletes.
No, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to find the guys who fit. And that's one of the biggest things that I think we've been doing in the past, just trying to find kids who fit in our program. Because we want to continue to educate guys, and Tulane is a brand. So we don't want to lower any type of standards for Tulane just to kind of get athletes in to win games. We're going to continue to build a program and get good, smart kids in. That's one thing CJ says all the time. You have to have smart football players. And those are the guys that play in the NFL. Those guys are smart.
I was at the game Saturday, and that stadium is gorgeous. And I just wanted to know, is it starting to generate more and more? It seemed like there was a lot of excitement. That was an early kickoff. And are y'all going to start letting high schools play there to try to, get people used to traveling to that location and maybe promoting it more? And how is that end of things going, the promoting end going? Or do you have any comments about? Is attendance increasing?
Yeah, I think the attendance is real good, and I think it's a great fit for us. It's a good stadium for what we have in this city, and we want to continue to get more and more fans. And I think in the future, our administration is going to allow, probably allow some high schools and actually we had a few guys already come over to practice and different things like that. And we want the entire city, the entire state to be aware of the Tulane Stadium. That's big for us, and I think it's a big home field advantage for us. And I think the guys were doing a great job, and hats off to our administration, to our athletic director, Rick Dixon, for kind of putting those things into place. That I think that's something we really needed, and it's really helping us with recruiting.
Coach, congratulations on the 2 consecutive wins. Good luck next week. Your last year when you were head coach at St. Aug, was Leonard Fournette there as a freshman, or was he coming, or did you know about him, and what do you think about that?
Actually, he was there. Actually, my first year, he was in 8th grade, and I coached him his first 2 years. And as we all know, coaches, we like to take a lot of credit for different things. I actually thought it was my cone drills, but obviously on Saturday, it wasn't my drills. He's continuing to do the things he's doing. But most of all, as a kid, he's a great kid off the field. Extremely humble. He's been like that since he's been 14 years old. I actually took a picture of him when he was 14. I sent it to every college scout, told him he's going to be the next one. And I'm just proud, to say I was able to have a chance to kind of help him develop him. And he did a great job in making me a better coach.
Mayor?
If this is a bad question, it's actually Bobby. So, does Tulane accept junior college transfers, and what is their position on it if they do or don't?
Well, it depends. It has to be a certain junior college because the kids lose so many credits if they transfer to Tulane because it's a private university. So we kind of stay away a lot of times from junior college kids unless it's a real good fit and a lot of the hours can transfer. But we do get guys, 5th-year guys. A few years ago, we did get a guy from Baton Rouge, did a great job for us. He had already graduated, and it was a good fit for us. So we do go out to find guys maybe in their 5th year, but I don't think we have any guys currently on our roster from junior college. Any other questions? Thank you, and I really appreciate it.